Andy, you're a fucking moron.
God damn it, Andy.
What did I do this time?
You counted down like super slow. You were like 5,
Oh.
4.
It's like, God damn it.
5.
Just do the 3, 2, 1 go that we always fucking do.
8.
12.
Yeah, and then during my 3, 2, 1 go, you're like 8, 17.
7. 22 and a fifth.
Exclamation
22
mark.
and a fifth.
At green, go.
Chocolate.
So why does Roman Reigns suck,
Oh, not
Andy?
this shit again.
No, right. The only difference between you and I, Carmine, is that I have no remorse and I have no filter, so
Sure.
this is going to be
Yeah, but
entertaining for everybody.
you're like halfway in between on this argument. You don't think he's...
No. I've actually changed my opinion.
Yeah?
Since we last spoke. I think he's ready.
Okay, good. So let's hear this debate then. I'll just sit back and listen.
Okay, Andy, you first.
He's not ready.
What the
Why
fuck?
isn't he ready?
He can't cut a promo, and he always stutters when he cuts promos.
Hey, Andy.
He's bland.
Andy,
What?
can Brock cut a promo?
But he has Paul Heyman.
But is Paul Heyman
Irrelevant.
wrestling in the main event of WrestleMania?
Paul Heyman isn't the champion.
Anyone can get a manager,
Roman Reigns
Andy.
can barely wrestle. He was protected the whole
What do you
time.
mean he can barely
Did
wrestle?
you not watch wrestling?
He was
can
protected
wrestle.
when he was in the Shield.
Oh my
And
god.
Brian
He's
was
just
carrying
spitting
the
out
entire match.
smarky comment after smarky comment.
No.
Sorry, so was Roman Reigns protected when he was the sole survivor at Survivor Series? Was he protected when he became tag team champion? Was he protected when he won the Royal Rumble?
Was he protected when he
No.
broke a record in the other Royal Rumble he was in?
Where he eliminated his
Fucking
so-called
Shield members!
protection. No.
Stop shouting at me!
It's just you.
We're shouting at you because you are
Stop
wrong.
it!
You have
So
no way to back up
blatantly
your
wrong.
opinions.
Stop at me!
Okay, so this is what happens. It took, what, less than a minute for him to be like, oh, just stop ganging up on me.
But I'm
Stop
sure he
it.
still believes what he's saying.
Oh, sure.
Daniel
but
Bryan and Brock Lesnar would have been a better match.
It would have been a better match, but we can't always get what we want.
Well, I want. Well, fuck off. This is a fucking company.
Oh, fuck. Okay,
that-
fuck off.
No,
Great.
no. This company is a publicly traded company that is.
That doesn't mean
is
they have to
basic-
bend over backwards to satisfy the fan base with every single whim that they have.
Yeah,
No,
literally,
but
that
have
would
to
be,
push
that would
their
be
own
fucking
the
guns.
majority of people, but the majority of people wanted Bryan to win. They didn't want Roman Reigns in this position anyway.
Guess
so
Yes,
what?
but think about it like
Sometimes you
this.
have to give the crowd the other option. If the
Wank,
fucking
wank, wank.
if the crowd favorite won every single fucking match that they
Total
ever
bollocks.
fucking
Do
booked.
you know who? Do you know who main evented 3 fucking WrestleManias in a fucking row? The
John
Rock.
Cena.
The bloody Rock did.
What?
Many people have main evented WrestleMania a lot. That doesn't mean anything.
But it doesn't.
Wait, what
but
3 in a row did he main event?
He 15,
16 he didn't main
16
event.
and 17.
Oh wait.
6. Yeah,
Oh, he
did.
was in that one. Oh, right.
24.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
Right, and then 17 he main evented that as well. So he did 3 in a row. There's,
Who did he fight? in
Hey,
those main
guess
events,
what?
though?
He didn't win a single goddamn one of those.
it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
It does matter because you're saying
He
Daniel
worked
Bryan should have
for
won.
Favorite.
3 years.
It doesn't matter.
Anyway, you're kind of sidetracking into an irrelevant point,
No,
okay?
'cause
Think
the-
about it like no,
No,
think about it like this.
no.
Roman Reigns has been wrestling for 5 years. Daniel Bryan has been wrestling for like over a decade. I'd rather have
The guy wrestling for a
a
decade.
young, upcoming guy
No.
being the future of the company, as opposed to a man who's already had a very bad injury that put him out for a majority of last year, having a second
sorry,
main
was
event
Roman
when last
Reigns not
year
injured?
he main evented and got his
I'm
moment.
sorry, was Roman Reigns not injured all of a sudden? Are we in fucking cuckoo fucking bizarro well all of a sudden?
Hello, not the same kind of injury.
Still
you
injured.
idiot.
Way
Daniel Bryan
less
had a broken
volatile
neck.
of an
Roman
injury.
Reigns' injury was a sudden hernia. Okay, different school of thought entirely.
Hernias
Roman is not ready.
go away. It's he's fine. Brian.
They
Hernias go
they
away.
shouldn't.
Neck injuries don't.
They shouldn't have brought back Bryan. They should have.
Oh, so they just kept him off TV until after
Brian
this
should be main
WrestleMania?
eventing
Are you
WrestleMania.
crazy?
They shouldn't have brought him back.
Now you're just flip-flopping
No,
opinions.
because
Either
if
he
you didn't
main
want
events
people, you didn't
WrestleMania
want
or he's
people,
off
you didn't want
TV.
people to get fucking angry that Bryan's not main eventing. You shouldn't even have brought him back in the first place. You should have
So just
had
keep
like-
him off TV forever.
No, until the end of WrestleMania.
So what would he do then?
I don't know. Sit on his ass. I don't fuck his
Oh, so
wife,
you
I don't
would
know,
either have
pick
him
one.
main event WrestleMania all the time, or have him sit on his ass the whole time.
Main event or
One
nothing.
extreme or the other.
Main event or nothing. So the fact that he's in a super
Because
cool ladder
they
match
were
for the
right.
Intercontinental
He had,
title
right,
now
he
doesn't
came,
mean shit.
He
Ooh,
came,
ooh,
no,
hold
wait.
up, hold up.
He came back, right? He came back saying he was going to win the whole damn thing, which gets everyone's hopes up that he even came back in the first place.
Hey, you know who else who did that? Chris Jericho. Who won that year?
Sheamus.
And that was terrible
Shit
as
happens
well.
sometimes. It happens like
Every
3
year,
years ago.
every year there is someone
That's
who
why the
says,
Rumble
I'm
is
going to
shit
win the
now.
Rumble and doesn't.
No, it's
Because that's what fucking happens in the Rumble.
no.
yes, that is what fucking happens, Andy. You can't deny that because it's happened.
sorry, Roman
Every
Reigns
year.
Roman Reigns said it, and so did Brian, and so did everyone. Doesn't mean anything.
Exactly!
Yes, it does.
Exactly!
Oh god, I just disproved my own point.
Yes!
Exactly.
Fuck.
But anyway, Carmine, is Daniel Bryan officially in that
I think
ladder
so.
match?
Oh,
Because I actually had a good thought on the train home as a way of like making the IC title quote unquote mean something.
Put it on Brian.
Put it on
That'd be
Bryan.
fucking
put
hype,
the
but-
shitty belt
but-
on Brian.
I want Ambrose to win it.
No, stop.
No, have Bryan.
I
win it.
want it to be Ambrose, dude.
I want.
If you want the
Bryan
title
in
to
the main
mean
event.
something in the eyes of, say, an Andy Kwan or a Liam Dunn, put it on the most over guy in the company.
No.
Why
What
not?
the hell? What do you mean, no?
Are
Brian.
you literally saying
Brian
main event
needs to
and world
be
title
world
or nothing?
champion.
He's been world champion like 3 times.
Do it again.
No!
You're a
Why?
5-year-old.
Because he's had all of the chances. Give other people a chance.
Try telling it to John Cena. There's
Daniel
Carmine-
So
Bryan
you
is
want
not
Brian
John
to be
Cena.
Cena?
Brian should be a 16-time, 15-time champion, not fucking wankhole fucking I've been here for a million years Cena.
Shit happens, Andy.
I pay for this shit. The answer is do
That's
what we
your
want.
problem.
No, but
You don't
the
have to
vast
pay for
majority of
anything.
people pay for this shit, and you're not doing what the people that are paying for your shitey network.
Okay, so last year when Bryan was put in the main event, they weren't doing what the people wanted?
No, they had to call an audible. I was like, fuck it, we'll have to have Brian in the
Audible.
main event, and we're gonna have to.
Called an audible.
No, it's
Whatever
an
the
audible.
word is,
Called an audible. Brilliant.
I can speak.
No, you
No, you
can't.
can't.
You really
Erbo. The
fucking
point
can't.
is, this is the wrong decision. People were booing Reigns and watting Reigns on Raw.
So?
No one chants the word "what" at anyone anymore.
Yes, they do.
Well, they
all
were
of the
booing
time.
Roman, and he's the babyface going into this against a fucking guy who can't be fucking asked to turn up, and better still, turns up to a UFC event rather than a WWE one.
His problems backstage are not our problems, okay? You can't blame him for
Hey,
that.
I know that bit, but this main event is a fucking mess.
What, more so than last year?
Yes!
Literally this
Are you
time.
seriously saying you would rather see Batista versus Randy Orton as opposed
No,
to
because they
Roman
had the
Reigns versus
fucking
Brock
brains
Lesnar?
to go, oh hey, we should probably insert Brian in this. This year they're like, no, we're stubborn.
Because they've already inserted Bryan. That's the point.
You haven't inserted Brian, you didn't fucking win.
What?
What?
You didn't fucking win, and he's not going to WrestleMania in the main event.
I meant last year they already inserted him.
Oh.
This year, no, there's no chance, which is why he should win the IC title and give that some meaning and have great feuds over that belt. Which is, for all intents and purposes,
This is like
the
not
second
giving-
best thing.
This is literally like going, oh, well, Stone Cold was in the main event last year. Better not have Stone Cold in the main event. Oh, yeah, but he broke his neck. But the point is, yeah, he broke his neck, and guess what? He was in the fucking main event the next time.
10 years ago. More than 10 years ago, like 20 years ago.
Yeah, but the point is, he broke his fucking neck, and he came back, and then, oh, guess
20
what? He won.
years ago, it was a different company back then. They could do whatever they wanted
It's still
because they were in
nothing.
competition with WCW.
They can still do
They
whatever
don't
the
have
fuck
that
they want
competition
now.
now.
There's no fucking
No, they
rivals.
can't. They have to satisfy the investors and the fucking people who matter in the fan base. You have to accept the fact that at
fans!
large,
Without fans, the thing
most of the
dies.
fan base doesn't matter.
Without fans, the thing dies. If no one subscribes to the network, the thing dies.
Okay, so people have been majoritively
It's like-
unhappy with the WWE for about 5 years now. Is it dead? No. Still number one.
But it's like me turning up to fucking McDonald's and go, "Can I have a chicken nugget meal, please?" And they go, "No, here, have this fucking beef burger."
No, it really isn't like that.
I don't fucking want that beef burger. Okay, you can have a...
There's nothing about WWE that
Then
states it
fucking
has
fish.
to listen to the fucking audience. It's not providing a service that's in demand from the audience.
Yeah,
it's
but
providing
it's
a
a
service that the audience can
consumer-driven
either
product.
have or not.
It's a consumer-driven product. Fact.
There are
Just
still consumers,
dumb.
so they're obviously doing something
this is
right.
so dumb. Roman isn't ready. He would.
Yes,
he
You
might.
have
he
no
is.
evidence to back up that he's not ready. You have
He can't
zero.
talk. He could. Brian was basically the guy carrying the match.
You have no
Let's
proof
face
of
that.
that. It was such an even match.
You need a ring general in that match, and Roman Reigns isn't a ring general. Brock, if you fucking look at the match that happened last year when Brock had to take over the match with Taker after Taker fucking landed on his head like a twat, and then he had to fucking take over. That match was terrible. Jesus Christ, this is gonna be one of the worst main events in the history of the fucking company. You need somebody else in it to
Hey,
make it a
Brooks.
little.
Hey,
Remember that part
Carmine.
this time last year where Andy said the same thing about WrestleMania 30?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but they did
And it
the
became his
right
favourite.
thing.
How do you
They're
know
not
they're
gonna-
not going to do the right thing again? Because what you
How do
think
you
is the
know
right thing
that
isn't
Seth
necessarily the
Rollins
right
isn't going to
thing.
come along and cash in after the match? And hey, that match is null and void anyway because hey, howdy hey, Seth Rollins comes in, beats whoever wins anyway. That could easily happen. You just don't know it yet, and that's why they're building the anticipation. Sure, this is probably the coldest WrestleMania season that I've ever seen in my, 7 or 8 years of being a fan of it. But that doesn't mean that they can't repair it almost immediately after they fucked it up, okay? Just give it a chance. And hey, if they do have it so that Roman Reigns inevitably wins and Rollins doesn't cash in either that night or the Monday after, I will happily eat my own words because that's what men do. Okay?
This Brian need Brian.
No,
Jesus Christ.
deal with it.
No.
I think we're done here.
Brian!
Oh, God damn it.
Brian!
That's how you do it, Carmine.
Brian!
Stop saying Brian. Who the hell's Brian?
Daniel Bryan!
Daniel Bryan.
That'll be his TNA name if he ever gets released.
No, it wouldn't.
What is Daniel Bryan
It
doing
would
in
be
the
fucking
Impact?
Brian Danielson.
His actual name.
Or we call him Danielson Bryan.
What?
That,
We're not Japanese, Andy.
TNA, come on,
Daniel.
Say the first name first. Anyway, give the IC title to Daniel Bryan and then have Adrian Neville move up and feud with him over it.
Here's the thing about the IC title. If I'd be fine with Dean not winning it if he is immediately thrust into the world title picture with Reigns and Rollins.
Yeah, but the problem is... but the problem with giving the belt to say Brian is it's like, well, okay, what did the mid-card fucking people do?
Fight with him.
Brian!
But Brian's now a mid-carder then.
So?
That's horrible!
Why? That is not horrible. He's still the most over guy in the company. If he goes to the mid-card, he elevates the mid-card by proxy.
No, he doesn't.
It's
because
not like
he
the
just
Yes,
drops
he
down
does.
to a mid-carder and people won't care about him anymore.
What do you mean
You're
they
an
won't
idiot.
care about
You're an
him?
absolute
You are so
idiot.
stupid.
Okay, maybe
Hey.
maybe that was stupid, but I mean,
Hey,
like,
Carmine,
Yeah.
remember when Shinsuke Nakamura moved down to the mid-card of New Japan and he became so over he's in the top 3?
Yeah, I remember
And he's
that.
the IC champion of
this
that
is in
company?
Japan!
But it's Daniel
Still-
Bryan!
No.
He's still the same amount of over, okay? It doesn't matter if it's in a different country, right? The over guy will elevate a division and the title of that division. Because he's over.
No.
Just because he moves down to
Okay,
the
so,
not
so
main
you're
event,
saying
that doesn't
what
mean he's
they
going to
should
lose
have
his
done,
overness.
what they should have done at WrestleMania 16 was have The Rock go for the IC
I'm not
title,
even saying that.
and
I'm saying
let's
they
just
should do
insert
that now.
Someone completely shit that isn't ready at all. That
I'm literally not even saying that.
90% of people are booing.
Your point's irrelevant.
Great, yeah, brilliant, good idea, guys.
Your point's irrelevant because that's not what I'm saying.
What?
Great. Perfect.
What a
Yeah,
fucking...
but why? Everyone's booing him. No one believes believe that. Nope. That's not the worst catchphrase he can have right now. Believe that.
Okay, granted, I think everything about his stuff post-Shield is kind of just stale, but as a competitor, he's ready. That's the thing you have to, like, recognize. Is that he can wrestle a match, and he will probably, I don't know, spear Brock like 15 times and then win the world title.
That sounds like the worst thing in human history.
Well, it is going to happen, so you have to...
At this point,
as the
yeah,
Batista
I'm
would
done
say,
debating
deal with
whether
it.
or not you think it's good. It's gonna happen. Get the fuck over it.
No,
Yeah.
I won't get over it.
It's
What are you going to do, cancel the network?
I can't do that now.
You can't... Yeah, brilliant. You threatened to cancel it twice and you still haven't. This is like an abusive relationship. You stay with it just because you think there's something good on the horizon, but then they just punch you in the face after dinner.
This sounds familiar. What? Dun 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 dun. Anyway, so
what the fuck.
I don't want to know
was
why that sounds familiar.
I immediately I've had the Ascension theme stuck in my head all day, so I just wanted to try.
Oh god, the Ascension.
They're a
They're
whole nother
fucked.
bag of worms.
They are fucking fucked.
Oh hey, we're gonna give him a winning streak and then have him lose to the PTP for no reason.
Make a
Great.
move, make a move, make $1 million move, make it move, make it move, make $1 million.
Are you just
move,
saying
make it-
making moo?
That's how the song goes. Make it move, make it move, make $1 million.
I'm not gonna acknowledge that.
Yeah, their new gimmick is farmers.
They're moo cows now.
That's all the Ascension ever were, just moo cows.
Illuminati confirmed. Anyway,
Through the Ascension.
Yeah, the fucking...
Illuminati confirmed.
This wrestling tag
The
team is
fucking
confirming the existence of
kayfabe Illuminati confirmed.
Dun 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 dun. Illuminati confirmed.
That's not how it goes, but alright.
Yeah, no,
It's kind of how it goes.
They should,
He's just
they
really
should
bad at
have
singing
Illuminati
songs.
confirmed backwards during the theme. And then people have to guess what it's saying, and it literally just says Illuminati confirmed.
People have to guess what it's saying, and if they guess it right, they get a free hat.
With an eye on it, no.
With a ponytail on it. Because that's what they make now, and they sell that for money that people buy because they're idiots.
Wait, what is it?
Hats with pigtails.
Have you not seen the fucking line of Divas hats which have, like, actual hair on it?
Is this for special people? I don't understand.
Apparently so. Apparently so.
I'm
But
bald,
yeah, that's an official
so I'm
piece
gonna
of
have hair.
merchandise.
No, dun 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 dun.
Oh, you want to know the fucking funniest thing that I found on WWE Shop?
What's that?
Brock Lesnar moccasins.
What the fuck?
It literally just says eat, sleep, fucking repeat on it.
Fucking
On the front of these moccasins, and it's like, no, I'm not going to spend $20 on those.
What's a
That's-
moccasin?
Moccasins are like slippers.
That's
What, I want
hysterical.
slippers that say eat, sleep, break the streak.
I don't think so.
We can get those custom made.
Woo! I can't
Yeah,
help
no.
that I'm custom made.
I can't help it, but I'll break the streak.
I'll break the streak.
Brilliant.
So
can't help that I look good, smell good.
Woo! I can't help.
You.
But I have the streak.
I can't help.
But I'll tell you this.
But I can't help.
But I can't get it up.
I can't get it up. That's not the problem.
Oh my god.
You have a problem.
You'd be lucky if it was a problem. Because there are drugs that can help with that problem.
I can't help.
You damn right. What the fuck are we doing?
I don't fucking know. Should we just start the show now?
Yes,
Is it just us?
It looks like it.
fuck it.
Alrighty then.
Hello, wrestling fans.
Why do you do that?